Hi, it's Judy. I wanted you to meet Bella Gracie, and you can see she's taking a nap, resting while I'm just talking, doing videos, doing office stuff, calling people. And she's a very patient little dog. So just wanted you to meet her. Today's video is about real healing method. This is a healing modality that I channeled in 2012. I call it a spiritual transmission. Came to me in 2012, a very high vibrational energy, giving me this information and to turn it into a healing modality technique. And this is a technique that I'm just to teach people. And if they want to learn how to do it and help others, I can do that also. It's not a big deal. It's a very simple 4-step process. It is easy and it's powerful. And what it actually does is go into your programming. I've been talking about the aura, the DNA, about human design and the gene keys. Well, when you're in where we are most of the time in the shadow part, where we don't feel like we're enough, we're running around trying to get something done, we're coming from that survival mode. And you're going to understand it if you think about it, about the survival mode. And we're coming from our ancestors' poverty thinking. They have passed it down generation after generation. And that'll be for the next video. But right now, I want to talk about real healing method. So in our DNA is all of our thoughts, poverty thinking. You could be very wealthy. You may know someone very wealthy or been an ancestor, but there's still a deep level. Is we're going to run out. There's not going to be enough. I could go on and on about that. But right now, in Real Healing Method, you can go right in and access your DNA. It's literally like you're into yourselves, you're into the programming, and you can immediately change it. And through 4 easy steps. And part of it is you recognize where you feel blocks in your energy. You pay attention, your shoulders heavy, you have a headache. Is your chest heavy? Is your stomach doing somersaults? Are you feeling like you're running out of energy, but you can't because you just can't stop? Because how are you going to do this? Or are you walking around disconnected and not in your body? A lot of people are walking around not in their body. Some of the signs are you're just living in your mind, you're going through the process of life, but you're not acting, you're not feeling. You might react, but you're not feeling. So that's one way. But the point is, the Real Healing Method will help you to identify any discomfort in the physical body that is felt in the physical body. And you will access your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual energy field, and darn it right into your DNA, right into who you are, into your cells, into your atoms. And you can, just like that, you can shift your energy. Now, there's a lot of processes out there that says, oh, well, just do a light switch. You can turn it on and off. You can play little games. You can do different stuff and just get your mind off of what you're thinking about or what's bothering you. But the truth is that only works for a period of time, because your core reason why your chest is heavy, why your stomach is doing butterflies, why you're feeling a sadness inside, a heaviness on your shoulders, has not been addressed. And through this 4 easy steps, you can go right in and address it. You get to the emotional feeling, and that's called embracing. And then you're going to align your head and heart, and then you let go with love. And the secret sauce to any technique, any healing modality, is when you let go. You get out of your way and you let go. So I invite you to learn more about it. Another reason I'm very excited is that I combined human design, the gene keys. So here you've got the roadmap, right, of human design, that big map of your state. And the gene key is the nitty gritty part that makes up the city or your home or whatever, if you want to do that analogy. But the gene key makes up the DNA, the specific DNA expression of your highest gift, your highest purpose. And those are going to be really high spiritual spiritual traits. And we all have them. So it might be bountifulness for you, no limitations. Super abundance. I have that in my 53rd gene key. And when I achieve that, is you have so much abundance and prosperity, and you're thinking so positive that you're just being where you are, and money just pours in. It's just really pours in. And that's just one example. But we all have them, and we can access, there's 64 gene codes. I didn't tell you that in one of the last videos, 64 gene codes. And there's 64 gene codes, and in human design, it's called something else, gates. And so I'm more attracted to the gene keys, because that's what I do, is I help people heal at the deepest core level of the ancestors and our DNA, so they can be done with all that stuff, the low energy stuff, and rise up to higher stuff, live our full potential. That's what life's about. So by combining human design, the roadmap, and then you get to the nitty gritty of what it all means. And we have the lower frequency and the higher frequency, and how we can find the gift within the lower frequency. And it's all about stepping up. And if you're watching this and you still have dreams inside of you that you have not accomplished, go back to being a kid. What did you want to do you're not still doing? Who told you, when you shared it with your parents or a friend, they said, oh God, and they laughed at you and said, oh, you'll never do that. That's not practical, right? What were those dreams and aspirations? What did you want to do? Well, those dreams are still inside of you, and you can still do them. So with that, knowing that, we forget them, and we feel lost, and we're running in a rat race, and we're stuck on something that you're not getting done, or we're stuck on something that's not working. We don't know how to change it. We just keep going after program after program after program. You don't need to do that anymore. You are the expert. You are the healer. So when you learn real healing method, and you learn it with a systematic map of human design with the gene keys, you have everything you need in life to accomplish everything you want. It doesn't mean you're not going to search the web or hire someone to help you in a certain area. But what it means is you no longer have to chase the shiny object. You no longer have to think and feel somewhere that you're not enough. So the real healing method will take the shadow of what you're feeling. And remember, as I said, that everything you feel and every experience is in your DNA. It came from your ancestors. And we are our ancestors. If you believe in reincarnation, we are over and over again, right? So when you dive in, you have an opportunity once and for all to change the expression, your genetic coding, activate the sequences, deactivate the lower ones that keep showing up of the, when I say lower ones, the part of the genetic code that is expressing the very low vibration. So that could be worry, self-doubt, anger, guilt, shame, feeling unsupported, remorseful, all alone, destituted. I mean, those are just some of them, right? There's like 60 some, I think, emotions that we can hold on to, negative emotions. And remember, whatever there is negative, there's positive. So we're holding on to it. So we have a chance through all of this to quickly change our lives and empower us. And when you take these tools and you use them, you're going to heal yourself. And the most important part of you to heal is your heart. Is your heart. And our heart wounds began as a child. And they're still there unless you've done the really deep core work. So I invite you to learn more about human design, gene keys, and the R.E.A.L healing method. As I said, it's a very simple very easy, powerful 4-step process. When you learn it correctly, it will change your life. It'll activate, turn on the DNA. It will help to put a fuse on the lower vibrational energy so you can become more of who you really are. Thank you.